I'm here together with Paul Miller from the Digital Workplace Group in London. You are an author, an expert in the field of digital workplace. First of all, a question, what is the Digital Workplace Group about?
Well, it's really about the new ethic of freedom, which I think is flowing through the world of work. If the Industrial Revolution was characterized by the idea of turning us, if you like, into efficient machines, I think the digital revolution, the digital transformation of work is about turning us back into human beings enabled through technology. Another way of thinking about this is that we have on the one hand the physical world of work, the physical infrastructure of work, and increasingly where we find ourselves spending most of our working time is in the digital equivalent, which is the digital workplace.
Great. And if we think about the concept of the digital workplace, there are a lot of discussion about what is it in technology based? Is it a system, a solution, or is it just a strategic concept? What would you say?
Well, I think you can think about it as a combination of different technologies, HR systems, email, unified communications, intranet, mobile, etc. But I think it's also about the interaction between human beings and technology systems. So I think what's interesting and transformational about the digital workplace is it's about how we as human beings interact with this ever-increasing array of different technologies. And I think the concept is both a little bit woolly, hard to absolutely pin down, but also something that really has the capability to transform the way we work. So we can think about it culturally, we can think about it in terms of technology, and we can think about it in terms of people.
If we look at the different case studies out there who are going towards a digital workplace, they're always coming from different spaces. So some are coming clearly from a more performant process-related thinking. Some are coming from the HR thinking that they want to engage people more with this kind of concept. What are your key drivers for the digital workplace?
Well, I think often one of the drivers is around creating compelling workplaces, compelling places to work. And if you look at an organization like IKEA, the digital workplace sits in the concept of creating IKEA as a great place to work. And I think for organizations like Citi, Shell, the concept is around this compelling workplace. So it's part the physical environment, it's part how people are treated, but it's also the capability of the digital workplace to provide efficiency, engagement, mobility, flexibility. But I think you're absolutely right. Different organizations have different drivers. I think what is very interesting is where an organization, take somebody like Nike, wants to transform their external way of working and uses the digital workplace to transform themselves internally as well. If we're going to have a transformed digital customer experience, we need to have a transformed experience internally with our staff, contractors, third-party supply chain.
But if we take your idea of, the key driver is making the workplace more attractive, who's in charge for this project then? I would say that must be somebody from the HR department, is that right?
Well, it's a really great question because obviously it touches on everyone. I think CIOs and CTOs, Chief Information Officers, Chief Technology Officers, are fundamental to the digital workplace and often are owning the agenda, but you need to have clear senior stakeholders from real estate, physical world of work. You need to have them from HR representing people. You need to have them from the technology function. And I think the best organizations have got strategic oversight with representation from these different stakeholders. I mean, I was with somebody this morning talking about how they as a large bank would recruit people in 10 years' time. and they're thinking about creating a compelling digital experience when people are joining the organization. So I think it depends on what the drivers are. I don't think there is one clear point of ownership. You can say it's always the director of HR, always the CIO, but I'd say the CIO crops up, in my experience, more often than other roles.
With your digital workplace group, you're also doing, you're organizing a benchmarking community. I hope I put it right. So are those people also part then of your community, or are there still other people more engaged in this part?
Well, the people in the who are members of the digital workplace group and who are part of the benchmarking are looking at how to find out where they are in terms of intranet collaboration, the wider digital workplace, and they're part of a community. And if you like, they're also driving forward the entire digital workplace industry. The idea is that we're stronger together than we are separately, and our philosophy is you don't want to go on this quite difficult journey alone, so it's don't journey alone.